This is exercise 3 on page 420, affirmative and negative statements. Read about table manners in the U.S. Rewrite the rules with be supposed to. Choose between affirmative and negative. So you have to choose which one to use. Don't put your elbows on the table. You're not supposed to put your elbows on the table. That one's pretty clear. Chew with your mouth closed. You're supposed to chew with your mouth closed. Don't reach across the table for food. Ask someone to pass it. So how I did this is, here I see it's negative, so I just put you're not supposed to. And then I find the verb and I just rewrite the whole thing. See? It's like the same. Eat quietly, so my verb is here. You're supposed to eat quietly. Use your napkin to clean your fingers and mouth. You're supposed to use your napkin. Keep your napkin on your lap when you're not using it. You're supposed to keep your napkin. Do not start eating before your host. Make sure you're using negative, because here we have negative. My verb is start. So you're not supposed to start eating before your host. I didn't write the whole thing. I think you get it. Do not comb your hair at the table. Use negative form. You're not supposed to comb your hair at the table. Don't put your napkin on the chair. You're not, so this is negative. You're not supposed to put your napkin on the chair. Say excuse me if you leave the table before the end of a meal. You're supposed to say excuse me, blah blah blah. So this is pretty simple. If the sentence has negative form, use you're not supposed to. If it doesn't, just say you're supposed to. And then you just have to rewrite the rest of the sentence. Okay, let's see. Exercise 4, 420, questions and statements. Grammar notes 1 to 3. Complete the conversations. Use the verbs in the parentheses, and the correct form would be supposed to. Choose between simple present and simple past. Carlos invited me to dinner at his parents' home tonight. Oh, that's nice. What time are you supposed to get there? He said at 7. Tell me, am I supposed to bring something? I'm not familiar with customs here. So this is the way that we ask a question. We have to use present form because it hasn't happened yet. So use present form. Why don't you bring flowers? Last time I met Mia's mother, I shook her hand. I sensed something was wrong. She seemed a little uncomfortable. I guess we can use past here. Was I not supposed to do that? So I'm using the past here because all of this is in the past. And I'm using I don't know what your book answer is because I didn't check. I use the negative form here because when we want to confirm about something, we usually use negative form. So in this case, was I not supposed to do that? That means I did do it, but I didn't know that it was wrong before. I'm not sure about it. So for this one, I use negative form. On page 421, I'm not sure. I think you are supposed to wait until the woman offers her hand first. So this one is talking about in general. She didn't say she didn't use the past form, as you can see. She's using the present tense, so keep it the same. You're supposed to wait. It's supposed to rain tonight, so don't forget your umbrella. So we're using the present form because it's talking about an event happening in the future. Remember, with be supposed to, even if you're referring to the future, you use simple present. I'm driving, so it won't be a problem, but I'm a little nervous about going to the formal dinner. Don't worry, the Chandlers are supposed to be very nice. Everyone likes them. So use the present form. What am I supposed to call Miguel's mother? Call her Miss Gomez, unless she tells you to use her first name. So she's thinking about the present. or future. What am I going to call her when I see her? So use what am I supposed to. Are you going to the party alone? Yes, I was supposed to go with Teresa, but she's sick. So we use the past form here because this is a plan that changed. It says we often use was or were supposed to when something we expected to happen did not happen. Usually we use but. So that's the same form here. What am I supposed to say when I meet Ina's parents? So this is talking about the present. See, we have meet. So make sure you're using the present form here. Just say it's nice to meet you and try to relax. You'll meet a lot of nice people there. It's a party. It's supposed to be fun. So again, use present form.